Look, man, this Trae Young hate has gone way too far. I know he didn't perform well in the playoffs, but with stuff like this, saying quickly is just as good as Trae, and then this video right here just annoys me even more. I want you just to look at this for a second and just admire this. Don't even think about anything else. Just look at this stat. It's only been done twice in the NBA, and it's been 49 years since it's been done, okay? Now, people are probably thinking, yeah, he must be pretty good, the people that have never watched NBA before. And look at how much hate he gets. I'll give you a sec to read this. This is literally stupid. Bayless has had a lot of bad takes, but this might be up there for one of the worst ones. Just look at this. Okay, so now I want to give you guys a second to look at this. I've given you some time to look at all these takes, and now we're going to review them all, and I'm going to tell you if it's a bad take or not. And then I'm going to rate them from worst to best, and let's go. First off, we're going to do the poll that has him for 4%. Let's go. Okay, so this isn't really a take, but yeah, I just had to show this. Which point guard would you rather build your team around? Luka, which I would have chose too. This was not my screenshot. So yeah, Luka obviously in first. John Morant in second. LaMelo Ball in third. And then Trae Young in last, which makes completely no sense to me. You cannot look me in a straight face and say double the people would rather have LaMelo Ball on their team than Trae Young. That makes no sense to me. So yeah, referring back to this stat, he's a hooper. He can do offense. He's insane at offense. And this is just pure disrespect after doing a stat that nobody's accomplished in 50 years. That's greatness. It needs to be more respected. If LaMelo Ball did that, you know how much people would be talking about it? And yeah, he led his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. People forget that. He's actually decent in the playoffs. Last year, he was terrible in the playoffs because he had no help offensively at all. He had to do all the ball handling. But in 2021, he was different in the playoffs. He basically owns the Knicks franchise. So yeah, overall, I would just give this a bad take. Trae Young needs to be up there. He needs to be at least 10% for me, or 15%. Okay, so next take here. This man says that Trae Young is the most overrated point guard in the league. So, if you guys have been watching the video, you should know that this is completely wrong. He only got 4% of the votes for that poll when he got he got doubled by LaMelo, which LaMelo is not as good as Trae yet. And you guys have seen that take where they said Emmanuel Quickley is just as good as Trae Young, which that's coming up next. But this is an overall bad take. To think after all this hate he has been receiving, he's an overrated point guard. It's time for the last take. Here we go. Let me just read you the tweet. Listen, there's absolutely no difference between these two players, except the team each plays for. If Tibbs would have given the keys to Quickley the way Atlanta gave their keys to Trae, you'd have the same results. Quickley shouldn't be coming off the bench. Tibbs did that. Basically, what this man is saying is that Emmanuel Quickley can carry a franchise. What is this? Emmanuel Quickley's boner? I believe that Emmanuel Quickley one day could be an all-star, so this is at all no hate to Emmanuel Quickley. But this is so much disrespect. He just did something historical. He's an all-NBA player. And you're telling me Emmanuel Quickley can do that in a couple of years? No. If he got the minutes that Trae Young got, it would not be the same result. Trae Young is a lot better than Emmanuel Quickley can be. Look, I know there's this whole narrative that Tibbs doesn't play any of his young guys, but if he got a number 5 draft pick like Trae Young was, and he traded Luka for it, Trae would have still gotten the same amount of minutes that he does. But Quickley was a 22 overall pick. He's not going to get the minutes that a number 5 pick would. He wasn't there yet when he was drafted. And the whole minutes argument doesn't make very much sense, because if Quickley got the same minutes, you're talking about a 22 pick straight into the starting lineup, it would not end well. It wouldn't be good. He wouldn't live up to, he would live up to his height, but he wouldn't be a starter worthy. He would be coming off the bench still. Even if he got drafted to the Hawks, he would be coming off the bench. He wouldn't start for the Hawks. Even right now, he wouldn't start for the Hawks. Yes, so I overview this as the overall worst take. And please do not view this video and just think I'm some Trae Young lover. I know, he has his weaknesses too. He's not the best player in the league. He might not even be in my top 10 right now, which that takes a lot for me to say as a Hawks fan. But even if you're not a Hawks fan, you have to realize how bad this disrespect has gotten. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. Comment down below if you like these longer based videos. And yeah, see ya.